To me, it's simple, but then again, maybe that's one of the many reasons I'm not a lawyer. But public money paid for that investigation. So you would think, common sense, that that would be public records. We paid to have that investigation done and produced. I'm shocked that the IDA doesn't have a copy of that. I mean, why didn't we get that report to begin with? Why didn't we get a copy of that investigation? I'm also disappointed that other members of the IDA didn't request that information. Just one IDA member requested it. I mean, we want to know, surely you want to know, you're citizens of Hardee County too. We spent a lot of money on that investigation and a lot of time, a year. Yeah. But anyway, my question is, Ken, you and Harris are filing a lawsuit on behalf of the IDA against Don and others. Who's representing Don?
Right.
Now, Don represents the public, as do the rest of you. Who's representing Don? Can you do both?
That's not a question for us to answer.
Well, it's a question for Ken. Is that a conflict?
I'm not representing the IDA. I'll make that clear. That is Mr. Harrison's job.
Oh, he's gonna do that by himself.
He is. He is handling that. He is completely legally responsible for that litigation. I'm not going to take any role in that.
Like Rick,
I'm not going to represent Don. But his interests are identical to those of Mr. Coolman, whom I will assume will be retaining counsel. And I don't see that I think the public records requests were identical, Mr. Kroll. I don't think there was a word different. If it was immaterial. So the issues are the same and identical. So it's not a lawsuit about damages or anything like that. It's to get an answer. So there's no liability to which he's being exposed to for being included. It's an issue of, and I can't advise him and won't advise him in that instance because it clearly would be a conflict.
Well, then shouldn't the IDA hire another attorney to represent Don? Don is the public. He's representing us. I mean, my God, we've already spent so much money. Throw out a few more thousand, get Don an attorney. It makes too much sense, doesn't it? You're silent.
I don't know that we've done that for any issue. We haven't defended any of the ethics complaints. We haven't even so much as paid the fees for that, so I don't know why we would hire an attorney for a board member.
Well, how many other IDA members?
Are you proposing that we go back in every ethics complaint that Mr. Coleman has filed that has been defended? We also need to pay those fees for those people as well?
No, this is totally different. You're suing one of your own members.
This is not a suit for any damages.
Suit is a suit.
So let me ask you a question, back to your initial comment that the investigation was paid for with public money. Using your same logic, the state attorney's investigation, portions of that were paid for to Clifton Larson Allen by this IDA board, to the tune that I'm aware of at this point of about $7,500. So would we also, by your reasoning, have access to what we paid for them to produce to the state attorney's office? Or why wouldn't the records be requested of the state attorney's office?
I imagine the state attorney has those records. Can you just say that we paid $7,500 to Clifton Larson Allen to produce records to the state attorney?
We have invoices from Clifton Larson Allen. There work done on behalf of the